So over here in Asia, quick recap sees a light week with Monday being Labor Day holiday and most of the markets away, and Japan away for the latter half of the week on Golden Week. But that said, we do see movements in the market, and specifically, I think the biggest move has been concentrated in the oil market. So WTI futures actually slipped past the $45 per barrel mark on Friday here in Asia. And indeed, even though OPEC delegates themselves have come out to speak to the markets overnight, expressing that their May 25th meeting could see an extension to their current curve in output, the market instead chose to be concerned over the fact that there's no further output and the fact that the US output has remained on an upward trajectory could actually place some pressure for prices. So indeed, on the longer term trend, we are going to look towards what the OPEC has to say, but for now, focus on what is going on with the US markets for trade in the WTI futures. So we do see the rest of Asian market themselves have actually shrugged off some of this weak data coming through from China as well as the start of the week, but cautious markets previews into the end of the week, given that the US NFP data will be due very soon in US hours. So for the upcoming week, what are some of the key items that we are excited about? Indeed, on Sunday, the French election will be held and the results are likely to be known before the markets open. The market itself is not expecting too much of a surprise there, given how polls have seen Emmanuel Macron holding approximately a 20% margin above his opponent Marine Le Pen. So for markets itself, the eventual result could see a small upside for markets such as Euro, US dollar, and the European markets if we do see Emmanuel Macron emerge as expected. But in other parts of Asia, in other parts of Europe, we do have the Bank of England meeting, and they are accompanied by the inflation report. So I do think that that is going to be the key focus for the market, with no change in monetary policy expected. And meanwhile, for the US this week, after the Fed FOMC meeting, we did see the attention being pivoted back to monetary policy. And other than Fed Yellen, who is going to speak today on Friday, next week holds many key speakers, including Fed Williams and Fed Dudley, who could shed more light on the economic conditions and actually do an impact upon the US dollar. So for the rest of Asia, we have several tier 2 data coming through, but I would think that attention will be pretty much focused on China's trade numbers and also price inflation figures. As things stand, the market do not expect too much of a surprise there for the Chinese figures, but we do think that that is going to form the key expectations for trade within Asian bourses in the upcoming week.